Now, here is the reason that the 400 metres hurdles is going to be noteworthy. That lady, one of the most famous names in Australian athletics, and we haven't seen her run on home soil since the Melbourne Commonwealth Games of 2006. Jana Pittman, Jana Pittman Rawlinson, if you like.
You know how girls, we love to,
what is it with these people with the double-barreled names? What's going on here?
Oh, we like to make it exciting for callers like yourself, so that when we're running around the track, we can challenge you as well.
Well, it's a bit easier with Jana than with you. When you used to be running the 100 and 200, we didn't have time. But isn't it great to see her back? She looks in pretty good shape as well.
Look, I can't tell you how excited I am to see Jana back on the track tonight. And I got to catch up with her this morning, and she is looking so fit and so lean. And she is really excited about being here tonight and competing.
Start list for the women's 400 hurdles final. Lauren Boden has been in great touch throughout this series, but the return of Jana Pittman out of lane number 3 is going to be something that is going to have the crowd enthralled. As we mentioned, she's just waving to the crowd now. Since that memorable night at Melbourne, all of the drama and everything that went on in the lead up to that race, and it was just nice to see her get out there and blow the Commonwealth field away at that memorable night at the MCG.
Look, it was, and she has had an incredible career, and unfortunately over the last couple of years really she's been suffering with injuries. And look, let's not forget too about Lauren Boden. Lauren Boden, has done extremely well in this event over the last 2 years. She came fourth at the Commonwealth Games final in Delhi. She's been really running great time. She's done a season's best of 56.37. And Peter, these two girls too, they have this great companionship as well. They train with each other, they support each other, and I'm sure Lauren's very happy to see Jana back on the track as well.
Well, it's just a matter of how much we can expect from Jana Pittman tonight. Let's call her Jana Pittman throughout the race. She's got Lauren Boden in her sights on her right shoulder, on her outside. So this is where all the interest lies. It's a field of 5. Great to have her back. What can she do? Starter held them for a while, and Pittman came out of the blocks with a fair sense of purpose. Lauren Boden began well, and already she is chasing down Gooley and Pekin, who was the athlete on the outside. Now let's have a look for the gap. It's quite a wide gap between Boden and Pittman at the moment, and Lauren Boden is really stretching Jana Pittman down the back straight. She knows that she's race hardened, and she knows that Jana has a fair bit of conditioning still to make up. She's running really well, Jana Pittman, but Lauren Boden's got the big break, and she's about 10 metres in front as they come off the back. Pekin and Gooley are battling out the minor placings. Lauren Boden put in a few short steps there, and all of a sudden Jana Pittman sees her in her sights. What's she got in the tank? This is a memorable battle. Jana Pittman is racing up to Lauren Boden. Pittman's taken the lead. Boden is battling back on the outside. Jana, welcome back. What a performance. Jana Pittman beats Lauren Boden, and in third placing, Lindsay Pekin. What a great return.
Oh, that was a fantastic return, and she has done a time of 55.77.
Wow.
Her first run since in Australia, since 2006. And she has run that race so well. Lauren Boden absolutely took it out around the back straight, coming around the 300 metres, and then you could see that Jana started closing in on her. As you can see here, she knows that Lauren's taken off. She's ahead of her and just thought, I have to dig really deep now.
And I reckon Lauren might have got her step pattern wrong coming up to the third last flight too, because she really had the stutter steps going.
And this is where this race makes you or breaks you. It's about getting off that last hurdle, which is about roughly, I'd say about 50 metres, and just absolutely trying to bring it over the line.
Well, I wonder whether that's exceeded Jana's expectations. We're going to find out shortly because she'll be talking to Alex, but look at the pain etched all over her face in this replay.
Look, that would have exceeded her expectations, because I had a great chat to Jana this morning. She said, Mel, I don't know where I'm at. I'm just going to get out there and enjoy myself tonight. I'm not sure of what sort of shape I'm in, but to start off with a 55-75, and we can't forget she started training now with Phil King, who was one of her original coaches who she won the World Championships with, so it's great to see Jana back on track.
Well, let's hear from her firsthand and see whether she's surprised. Here's Jana Pittman with Alex Malcolm.
Huge smile all over your face, Jana. You never lose it, do you?
I just love this. You know, this is what I live for, and Lauren gave me such a brilliant race. She's a great competitor, and she's so lovely to have someone in the sport to pull you along, so thanks, Loz. And it's just so lovely to be back. Can't wait to compete for Australia this year, and next year is so important, so
that was
thanks
shades
for coming and supporting us.
Sorry to cut you off there. That was shades of Pechonkina in 2003.
Absolutely. You know, I just had to really get out, be there and be the executioner tonight. And, you know, it's just been a great year, so I'm just so happy to be back.
How's all your training been going? You're back with Phil King. You're back clicking in the groove, or you've made some changes at all? Can you tell us about it?
Look, I'm just happy to be back. This is one step in the right direction towards the Olympics next year. And, you know, I better go warm down, but thank you so much.
How's your little boy going? That's the last question I've got.
He's amazing. He had his first race about 6-7 weeks ago. He's just had a fun little kids camp, and he's clearly following in his mum and dad's footsteps.
Well done, Jana.
Thank you.